Welcome to Firewood, fella. So today I'm at a very new place of Chris's here.
Brand spanking new. It's 3 days old.
That's what happens when you're best friends with Chris over here, you know? You get to come see the things firsthand.
And you got to pay to be my best friend.
Yeah, I do. I might get a free lunch out of it, or maybe a stick of gum.
Used gum and creek water, just like Tony gets.
Right out of the pond over here.
Yeah, that's right. We got a pond now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we're at my new place. I just signed the lease. It's today. Today is Sunday. Signed the lease on Thursday, and I didn't start until Friday. I did a little bit of work here, but then yesterday I did a lot. I got lots to do. All kinds of discoveries happened. As I've been here, I got 2 acres, but we're standing on a concrete slab that is, it's 3 feet thick. It's an old manure pit. It was a harvester manure pit, and it's not in use anymore, so it's mine to use. The highway is right here. It's a state highway, so I'll be able to truck in logs.
All year round.
All year round, yep. And we made a ramp. We'll do a little tour here, walk around and show you everything, but it's gonna work out really nice. As far as the woodyard, I don't know, other than I don't have, 1,000 acres of trees to cut, but there is a bunch of trees I'm going to get. It's pretty awesome as far as location-wise for me, because Bert's place, the old woodyard, is that way about 3 miles.
Something like that,
and
yeah.
my business is that way about 2 miles, so I'm right in between. So the airport is right here. So again, I'm right by the airport. Very easy access. Most of my customers are that way, and that way, so it's just perfect.
If anyone flies into Appleton, you'll be able to get an aerial view of the woodyard.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you look, because they come in from that way, heading into the west usually, or they're coming from that way, you'd be able to see this out the window.
Yeah.
And it's a big slab. So.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. It's
one thing I do want to say, because people have asked me about this, about coming and stopping in. No. The landowner doesn't want anybody just stopping in. So yeah, it's only by... you got to come meet me, and then we come here and do work, because they just don't want trucks coming and going all the time.
My vehicle isn't even here. I had to go meet them at the studio and catch a ride with them. But no big deal. Yeah,
they just don't want people coming and going all the time. So.
No visitors allowed.
Well, they visit, but you got to go through me. So yeah, let's do a little walk around. I'll show you the place. So we're on the slab. It's 100 feet across, so it's nice and big. I thought first about putting the processor on that side and the processor on this side and the logs on that side, but I think I'm gonna reverse it. It would be better to have the processor on this side because of the wind, but on that side because of the wind, but if I put logs over there, it kind of blocks the highway, which would be really nice. So I don't have people seeing everything in here. So I can put logs all the way across, and I figure I'll be able to get at least 3 or 4 semi-loads in here. And then I had the gravel put in. I had 2 loads of gravel. We had a load of breaker put in, and then a load of the 3/4 or 1 1/4 inch, whatever it is, crush. Pack that all down so the trucks can come right in here. And I cut down a whole bunch of brush here. This is all stuff that was growing out into the slab, so I cut it back. I want the trees to stay so we get some shade, which would be good. And so I've been moving stuff here from the farm. I moved all my kindling here, and my plan is eventually that I'll probably put a ramp going out this backside. There is a clean out over here that is, it's all concrete on the bottom. This is where they would pump the manure out. So I'll be able to shove all my debris off of this. I'm gonna cut all these cherry trees and stuff out of here, and that's concrete on the bottom. So I'll be able to scoop up and then just take it way to the back of the property and get rid of it. I'll just put everything in a big pile, and we'll be able to burn it in the wintertime. So that'll be nice. So I'll have a place to get stuff out of here. So right here is where I'm thinking about putting a exit ramp. So I would do more gravel, and I'd probably I'll cut these trees right here down and put a ramp going right out this way. We had some gravel put here because of drainage, because all the stuff from the barn comes this direction. And so all the water flows right through here and goes out to there's like a marshy swamp. That's the water that you're gonna be drinking over there from that swamp with the pollywogs and the mosquitoes. And then this lane goes all the way to the back of the property. It's 40 acres. I've got 2 acres. Now there's a concrete slab I just found yesterday. I didn't even know it was here. Runs the entire length of the barn. So it's 20 feet out, 150 feet long. And I'm gonna put all my bins right here. So I'll build bins, leave space. This faces south, so we'll have sun all the time, and the west wind blows through here just a lot because this is one of the highest points in the county, or is the highest point here, because everything slopes downhill all the way around from here, so that's pretty cool. So the concrete goes all the way down to the corner here. So the end is right here. So like I said, it's 150 feet from right here all the way down 20 feet off from the barn. The whole thing is all concrete. And this lane here gets mowed, and I'll be able to drive in here. So then I've got over to those white pines over there, and then to where it starts to slope down, it's like 2 acres from there to there. So I got 2 acres over here. I can do whatever I want, which is really good because it's zoned agricultural, so nobody can say anything, which is nice. And then the woods way down behind the shed there, there's at least 3, maybe 4 dozen, maybe more. I don't know. I didn't even count them yet. Dead ash trees, and they range from this to this. And then the landowner wants that all cut out and down, and I get to keep the wood and just put everything in a pile, and I'll burn it this winter. So, so as far as you can see, there's a house down there. That's how far the land goes back. So, real nice place to work. It's going to be pretty awesome, I think. But other than that, we're going to be moving the rest of the stuff here. Got logs coming tomorrow. I got a load of logs I bought because I need some oak that's going to be coming because I had a customer that wants boiler wood. And then I'm going to be moving, the same trucker is going to be moving all my logs here that are at the farm. We're going to put them on the slab, and then the processor will be coming back. Right now it's at the shop. They're widening the outfeed on it. They're putting a new outfeed on it, and they're putting a couple other new things that they came up with. So they're kind of updating it because they made some improvements, and they wanted to do it right away. And I said, oh, that sounds great. So that's going to happen. And so that's pretty much it. So the big slab up here is pretty much ready to go. I'll kind of walk up here and show you how big it is, because it's big. So it goes basically from right there all the way over here. So I did measure, and it's 100 feet. And it's, like I said, it's 3 feet thick. So, and with having the highway out there, like I said earlier, I'll be able to get log deliveries year round, because the state highway, they can haul year round any weight. So I've done this the last of my wood that I hauled here, but I think what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to shove this over to where the brush pile is, because that's why Tyler's here today, because I need a person with a strong back and a weak mind, which we both qualify for that. And, he's going to help me load all that up in the trailer. We're going to take it, we're going to dump that because our city landfill is open today. We're going to get rid of that, and then I'm going to start moving stuff around and hauling more stuff in. So
you'll see the farm here today about what's all left out there, and what little there's going to be left after today.
Yeah, there's not much left other than some logs. It's really cleaned up really well, but I've been working at it 12, 14 hours a day for about a week straight now. I had my brother was here working. Adam helped a whole bunch. Bert did a whole bunch too. He got stuff hauled away and out, so that was awesome. So it's cleaning up really good. Bert's already got a lot of his wood moved out to where I had mine. He's moving stuff out, and because he wanted to have it done a while ago, but it was raining and wet and everything was muddy, and every day that I had available that I could have taken time to go out and work, it was raining. And we had that period of time there for about 2 weeks. It rained every other day.
Yeah, I mean, we had 8 inches of rain in the month of April up here, and then Cheyocton flooded, Newland and Cheyocton. I mean, the Wolf River hit a peak of like 15 feet, so that's how much rain we've had in a 2 weeks, and it all flowed downhill. And
this is all clay soil here in this area, and when you put that much water on clay, it turns into pudding.
Yeah, trust me, I know.
I would have tore the farm up bad, and I didn't want to rut it up, because that's more I would have had to fix to smooth out and everything. So I just did.
You might have got stuck like I did in my truck.
I did get stuck out there. I got stuck at my place. It's like I don't want to get stuck anymore.
Yeah.
So anyway.
we're back here over at Chris's old wood yard, and we're going to show you what he's got cleaned up so far, what he's got to move yet, what we got to haul out of here, and how much work he's got left here, because he's open. What?
I would say, well, by the end of this week, I hope to have everything out. We've got probably 80% of the physical work done, as far as moving pallets, taking the bins apart, moving all the pallets that are bad to a pile, hauling all the pallets that are good, raking everything up, hauling all the debris away. It's about, I would say, 70, 80% done. Really what's left now is we got some rounds we got to get hauled. We're going to do that today. Some totes, some more pallets to put in the pile, some debris to rake up. And then I got a logger hopefully coming tomorrow or the next day to move logs, and it's going to be like 3 loads of logs to haul out. And then I got to clean that debris up, and then I'm done. So,
a couple more days, hopefully.
Yeah, I've only been working at it for 2 weeks.
All right, I'll show you around.
Okay, so Bert's been kind of keeping his stuff over there. I had a bin right here where you can see this, where the dirt was. So there was a bin here. This was all oak, and that all sold. And this I cleaned up last fall already. And then that was cherry in that bin where you can see the dirt there. So we hauled all that away. And then if you look at the end of the pallets, there's some dead grass there. And then if you look at that whole line that goes all the way down to that corner, that was all one big bin. And that had white oak in it, and that's all sold and moved. And then this bin here was all hard maple, where you can see where the dirt is here. Over here was mixed hardwood, and that's all gone. That bin right there, where you can see the dirt, that was all oak, red oak, and that's all sold and gone. Where Bert's got his totes in that far corner was my big bin. I had 20 full cords of mixed hardwood in there, and that all sold, that's gone. Then the other side of where Bert's totes are here, there's a dirt pile there, and I had about 20 full cords in that bin also, and that all sold. So that was all cleaned out. So most of it I sold off this winter, which was good. And then this bin over here had hard maple, and at one time there was 4 semi-loads in here. So that was 45, 50 full cords in here, something like that, a lot. And then this dirt over here, you can see that had a semi-load of white oak. I wouldn't say a semi-load, probably 8 to 9 full cords was in there. And that's tree service wood that's mine over on that end. 2 piles there that I gotta move. And then all these logs I gotta move, so. But there's a lot that's changed in the last week, because we've been raking everything up, hauling everything away, taking all the good pallets to the new place, and then all the old pallets, which is probably like, I would say 2/3 of them, are bad. I mean, they're just falling apart nasty. Some of them are okay, but the nails are kind of loose, they're kind of getting janky, and it's like, it's not worth it. I can get new ones. So I put those there, and then Bert's gonna burn all those in a burn pile. I'm just gonna pay him to do it, because that way I don't have to haul them away. The bin, if you look the bin way over there that's empty, not the one with the IBC tote bladders, the one next to it, that was full yesterday. I mean, like heaping full. And Bert used his dump trailer and a skid steer, and he took 3 just heaping monstrous loads and hauled them way down to the corner of the woods over there. There's a low spot that he's always dumped all of his debris and stuff in, so that's what's down there. So it's pretty much getting real close to being cleaned up, so that's a good thing. And then Bert's gonna end up taking all of his totes that are back over here, and he wants to put them all over here. I guess over here for some reason, I don't know why. I guess because it's more open, out of the way. I don't know, I guess he's getting kind of congested over there, so he can work around more, and then he'll have a slab that he can work on and all that kind of stuff. He's got a lot of space here, but there's, I don't know, it's a couple hundred acres, so I guess he's got plenty of room. But they lease out the land now to a different farmer that's gonna do corn this year. Last year he did beans. But yeah, so it's getting there, and Bert's still got tons of logs over there. He's got logs over there, logs over there, logs behind there. So, and he's been cutting on it, but I think he's still got, if I had to guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's either got 6 or 7 semi-loads left to cut yet, and he already cut up several. So he might have had 10 loads, so a bunch, which is good. He got a bunch of wood. So we got to get to work. Can't just stand around here talking all day. We got stuff to do.
So there's Chris's new place. A little update on what's left at Bert's yard here. So probably what, 2 months or so before they'll see your new wood yard on your channel?
Probably about a month or so, yeah. I might do a couple early releases, but I got lots of videos I've shot over the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks. All the stuff I've been doing. A lot of days at my dad's I've shoot you know, 2 or 3 videos a day there.
That's where you've been doing all your wood up to this point.
I have, because I had to get going on some oak, and there was my brother's neighbor is a logger, and he cut down a whole bunch of oak, dead standing oak, and he had probably 6 or 7 semi-loads, and I bought, did I buy 3 from him? 2 or 3? At least 3. I bought 3, and he said he's got a bunch more, and I might buy some more from him too, so
you got a good setup there. You're still got wood you got to haul back from.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it there, and as I go take care of stuff with my dad, or if I go to see my brother, I go there often enough that when I go take the trailer and I bring a load back, and I can haul 5 face cords, full cord, 2/3 at a time, and I figured it out. It's probably going to cost me grand total somewhere around $300 to $400 to haul it back. But it's there, it's cut, it's drying, it's out of the way. At least I got a head start on some production for this year, because in the meantime here I haven't done any production really, but now I can go to town. But at my business I've got a whole bunch of wood too that I stored. I moved from here, so there's probably, I gotta think here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full dump trailer loads that are a little more than a full cord and a third, so a full cord and a half almost. So what is that, 10 full cords, so almost a semi-load.
So that you're just going to leave there and sell as you need to, and then
it's all dry. It's all dry.
You're not going to haul it to the new yard. You're
I'm
just going to grab it, sell it from there, and then once it's gone, and you'll be starting at the new yard.
Right, and I have hard maple. There's probably, I would say 2, 3, probably 4 full cords, and then I got a full cord of, more than a full cord of cherry. And I got about a half, maybe almost a cord and a half, probably a cord, yeah, something like that, of pine or softwoods. What else do I have there? Ash, I got a bunch of ash left yet too. So I've got a couple semi-loads, that's just the way I see it, of wood that's ready to be sold, that's there. And I'll just sell that off as I go. And the wood's not going to get moved. I'm just going to sell from there. A lot of people want to ask me, how can I store it there when my neighbor didn't like wood there? Well, I'm not doing production. I've got like hills or berms there, and I dumped all the wood behind it. It's behind my building, and then I got woods where it drops down into a low area, and I dumped it all there, so it's really out of sight. I mean, if you look, you might be able to see it, but
you won't notice it then.
Well, you might see a little. I've always had some wood there,
yeah.
So I'm just not doing production. And the stuff that I can see a little bit of, I'm going to be stacking that. Yes, I'm going to be stacking, because I want to get it off the ground, to get it all the way, and a lot of that will sell off real fast. I've been taking loads out. 3 or 4 loads every week I've been delivering, so it'll go pretty quick now. That's where I'll sell it first, that stuff.
Firewood fella, logging off.